Today, I will help you to save a lot of time. I will help you to improve quality of your leads. I will help you to improve quality of your sales process. And literally, I will help you to get more clients. And this is not one of these hook sentence that's supposed to bring your attention. Literally, I will share with you all the best tools, all the best softwares I am using and my clients are using in their sales process to get better results during the whole sales cycle. You have to watch this. Hello everyone, my name is Adam Skoneczny and you are watching Go Global Asia podcast. I've been living in Asia 9 years and for last 7 years as a CEO of EVIT organization, I've been helping Asian tech companies to expand their business to the global market. In this podcast, I am talking about everything related to the global expansion, business to business sales and collaboration with Western clients. Guys, today we have a very special episode, and a special episode because of two reasons. First of all, because of the content that I will provide you. The content what I will share today will help me save hundreds, like not even maybe thousands of hours, my hours, and God know how many hours from my clients, sales members. So the first of all, that will be my promise to you. If you implement the things I will share with you, which will be extremely easy to implement, to your sales, to your daily life, to your work, you will save a lot of time. Second reason why this episode is so special, it's more personal reason. And the thing is that this is 21st episode. What's that mean? If you follow me from very beginning, you know that I share with you guys statistic that 97% podcasters, 97% of people who record some type of the content in the video or voice way, they do not go through 21 episodes. And today we have a 21st episode that we are celebrating, and because of that, I am sharing with you this special information to give you a lot of value. So, without further ado, let me get into it. First of all, I just want to clarify. Today, I will not share with you CRMs because CRM it's one episode itself, because there is so much content, so much information that I decide to put the CRM to another episode, and today I will focus on different tools. Second thing, the tools what I will share with you today, I divide to the groups, and whenever I will move to the another group, I will inform you and I will keep tools that I am using in the specific group, that it's very easy for you to understand what is the purpose and how we should use them. So now, guys, let me start from one very important moment in my life. I want to share with you the history that actually changed my perception, my way of thinking about work. What was that? That was the moment when I was reading some book. I don't remember exactly what was the title, but in that book, there was an amazing question. And the question goes like this: how can I double result with a half of effort? The author of the book challenged people to ask themselves this question. And when I heard this question first time, I said, no, this is some kind of bull. It's impossible to get twice much result and invest half of effort. So let's say I'm doing prospecting, lead generation, and in 1 hour I collect 10 leads. So what the author is suggesting that in 30 minutes I can collect 20 leads. And I said, no, that's impossible. Until I was keep reading a little bit further and saw the examples that this person, the author of the book, share in the book. Let me share the case study of DHL, if I remember well. either was DHL or DPD. But one of these delivery company, they did amazing thing. They decide to look into the ways their truck were driving and optimize, cut the cost and cut the time of the driver. How they did that? So basically, the case study was conducted in the USA, and the whole project was developed there. In USA, cars driving on the right hand side. And what the guys from DHL figure out that they will stop cars to turn left. And you might think, well, what is this? Like, it's some crazy idea, Adam. Imagine that whenever you drive on the right hand side and you turn left, if it's a traffic light, you need to wait. The turn left, it's always last. So the waiting time on the turn left, it's always very long. Second, whenever you drive, there is no traffic light, but there is normal crossroad. You want to turn left, you need to give a right of the way people who go in front of you. So again, you need to park and wait. And what they did, they designed the route that the truck only turn right. And guys, you believe me or not, they save around $6 million per month on this change. And they save God know how much time of the drivers. When I read this example, I said, okay, this is possible. So now, when my mindset shift already, I believe, okay, this is possible. I want to do it as well. And then what I did, it was a couple of years ago, I start researching online, and that time I found my first tool that helped me with lead generation. And literally, I cut the time that I put into lead generation from 1 hour every morning to 5 minutes. And I increase number of the leads I collect by at least 10. And I did it by automation and using the tools. And since that time, I became crazy, mad about finding the tools and optimization for my work and my client work so we can save the time and double the result. And with that information, with that context, let me share with you the tools that I am using, my clients are using, and you can use to optimize your work. Let's start it. So let me start with the group of the tools I call automation. And obviously, I don't need to explain much. Automation are the tools, this is the group of the tools that will focus on automating our work. And number one, actually the tool the tool that I was talking in my story, and that time helped me save so much time, it's LinkedIn Helper. And now we have already LinkedIn Helper 2. You will see the logo somewhere here on the screen. And just want to clarify, any of the tool I will share with you today, I do not get any benefit from that. I just share them with you because I truly believe they are outstanding and helping us save the time and make our work much, 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 much better. So number one, LinkedIn Helper. What it is? Basically, it's a tool that will help you automate your LinkedIn lead generation. Great tool, a lot of personalization. The people you will be approaching, they will have no idea that they are engaging or interacting with robot. Great tool because also helping you generate lead, run conversation, comment, like a lot of different activities that will turn into qualified lead at the end of the day. Highly recommend to try it out. Another, the tool that I really recommend, it's Apollo. And the Apollo, it's the tool that will help you to create email campaign and send automatically those email campaigns to your potential client. So in Apollo, you can create your campaigns, you can create the content, you can highly personalize those campaigns, you can add attachments, you can set up the timing when they should be sent. A lot of option. Great tool. It's really, really, I can say huge tool because it has a lot of options. You will need to spend a little bit time to understand it, but it's well worth it. This tool can help you with a lot of automation, especially with the email campaigns. Recently, they also brought the new feature, which is warm up feature, which help you build the credibility of your email account. And this feature is also really, really useful. Apollo can be integrated with multiple different CRMs and also can be integrated with Snow.io. Snow.io will allow you to actually create the campaigns, email campaign together with LinkedIn campaign, two-channel campaign, which is very powerful way to approach the client. Next is Instantly. Instantly will be very, very similar tool as Apollo. However, I want to share with you about Instantly because I feel that Instantly is built in some little bit better way. What I mean, there are two main elements. First of all, it's much more simple. If you are starting with your email campaigns, Instantly it will be much easier to wrap your head around this and understand what you should do. Second, the results from Instantly are much better. What I mean, Instantly has also warm up feature, and whenever we warm up, we make our account, email account, better, meaning more trustworthy, we can actually check it. And whenever I check the reputation of account after using Instantly, it's always higher than I use Apollo. So that's the another thing. Third thing, it's that Instantly deliverability rate are much better. I don't know why, I don't know how it's built, but it has better result than Apollo. Both our tools are great. You need to choose which one is more suitable for you. Next are Jobin and LinkedIn Automate. Those are free tools that you can use for sending the LinkedIn invitations and start building your connection with your potential client or your other people from your industry, wherever. If you want to grow your network on LinkedIn, if you want to have more reach, those two applications are really nice, very easy to use. Maybe Jobbing is a little bit complicated. It will take you a little bit time to understand this. But LinkedIn Automate, it's extension for Chrome and maybe for other web browsers such as Firefox or Safari. It should be also available for those web browsers. Try it out. I did that on the Chrome and it's worked very well. Super simple, free tool, highly recommended. And the last tool what I have in automation is Fireflies. Fireflies is AI note taker, but it's much more than that, guys. I am using Fireflies to transcribe my podcast built on that blog post. I am using this to transcribe any YouTube video to the text if I need. I am using that for my phone whenever I need to record some important conversation. Fireflies has the mobile application. I can hit recording, put the phone on the table, nobody even know, and it will transcribe all of that to the text and record audio as well. It has the option to record video. I haven't used this. It's actually, you need to pay a little bit extra for that. Not pretty sure how much it is. But the Fireflies is pretty good also because when you have transcribed those all content from the conversation, you can copy either whole content and put to your CRM, so you don't have to take note by yourself, or it will automatically make for you summary of the whole conversation. Plus, on the bottom of the summary, you will have a next step. Pretty cool tool. Highly recommend to try it out. Now, let me move to the workflow group. And the workflow group of the application is a group that will allow us create the flows between different applications or create the process of the whole sales activity or different activity which is built on multiple steps. So first, it's a Sales Loft. Sales Loft is one of the application that mostly designed or devoted for the corporate. For the corporate sales team, where you have a bigger sales team and you have a multiple people that working on the deals, and Sales Loft will give you call center feature that you actually can use it to call to the client. It will connect with your LinkedIn. It will connect with your email, and it will give you CRM or connect with your CRM as well. So if you want to have a whole data of the client plus task plus everything what other CRMs have, you can use the Sales Loft to do with it. The problem with the Sales Loft, it's pretty expensive. I think they do only yearly license and it's around $2,000 and don't remember how many seats. Other than that, it has pretty good feature. It's quite easy to connect all LinkedIn, emails, campaign into one. Very, very nice. Snow.io. I already explained a little bit about Snow when I was talking about Apollo, but the Snow.io, it's very nice tool that allowed you to build the flows by drag and drop, and you can build the whole campaigns on multiple channels. So basically you can do email, you can do LinkedIn. I think you can also do WhatsApp with Snow.io. So it's pretty powerful tool to multi-touch approach to the client. The problem with Snow.io, it's pretty expensive. I mean, like the worst about this is I want to use this to have an option to approach multiple ways, to use multiple channel, but I have to pay license for Snow.io, and second, I have to pay additional license to connect my LinkedIn to Snow.io. When you add up all of those licenses, it's actually getting pretty expensive, especially if you have like 5 people in your sales team. So this is only one concern what I have about this tool. Next, it's make.com. And this is the tool that I am discovering now a little bit. It's a low code or no code application that will allow you to connect thousands of applications that you use. Your Google Calendar, your Gmail, your Office, your Google Workspace, your Fireflies, your LinkedIn, your WhatsApp, your Telegram, thousands of applications you can connect in the flow and give the instruction to the system that they need to execute for you the flow. So basically, imagine that you do some activities. Let's say you write the blog post every Friday. You can give request to, let's say, ChatGPT to collect for you the 5 trends from the last week about IT. Then those trends need to be turned into the blog post. Then this blog post need to come to you in the form of Telegram message and you need to approve it. And then this blog post will be posted on your website. And this most of these actions will happen automatically. You just need to approve that. This is really, really powerful tool. The only one thing it's pretty complicated on the beginning to set it up. However, when you set it up, you can optimize nearly everything. I'm starting optimizing my Google Calendar. I started optimizing my CRM, my LinkedIn, my messages, my emails, everything. And any idea I have, you can nearly execute it on the make.com. So this is not new application. It's been existing for like 8 years or 10 years, but it's really powerful application. And from the workflow, that's it. Let me move on. Let me move on to the database. Here, I will talk mostly about the application that will allow you to collect the data. And top application will be Apollo. And Apollo, we're coming back again. Apollo is great tool. As I said to you, it's really developed tool. It has a lot of functionalities, and one of the functionality is that it will give you database of your client. And what I mean database of the client, the company, the size of the company, their location, their website, their LinkedIn, their phone number. In the company, they will give you how many employees, what the position of those employees, like CEO, what is his name, what is his phone number, what is his email. It's just basically mind-blowing how much data you can get from Apollo. Keep in mind, not all data is updated, but generally, I would say if you are using LinkedIn, like collecting links from the LinkedIn, more than 80% of those links there will be valid. If you collect emails, I would say something around 50%, 50 to 60% maximum will be valid. Phone numbers, very, very low. If you want to collect personal phone numbers, maybe 10, 15% of those phone numbers, even less than that, will be valid. Okay, let me move on. Leads Rock, another application that will give you access to the database, to the name, surname, email, very similar to Apollo. However, here, this is pretty expensive, first of all. Second, the data accuracy is much better, but data source is much smaller. Maybe half of what Apollo has, so the data is a bit smaller than Apollo. And then the last one, what probably everybody are aware of, it's Sales Navigator. It's giving you great tools, great filters to search very specific client. I noticed one more thing about Sales Navigator. When you pay for the license for Sales Navigator, the LinkedIn will give you better leads. I don't know how to do it, but basically, when you have a normal LinkedIn, you can search for the people. But the people that LinkedIn show you when you do LinkedIn Sales Navigator, the quality of this lead is much better than you do normal search. So just something to keep in mind. Guys, and the last group of the tools I want to share with you that can help you get the better quality leads. They can get you better quality of your sales process, more clients, more revenue, save you a lot of time. It's sales support tools. And there are multiple tools that I am using and I implement into my clients to make our life easier, make our work faster, and get us better results. So, first, it's Google Workspace. And I don't think I need to explain much here. It's the same like Office 365 and basically generally many tools to help you manage your work, keep the data, store the data, send the email, so on and so forth. Next, it's Loom. I really like Loom because I can record tasks, I can record information, I can record with a screenshot. So then people can understand much easier the task, first of all. Second, it's much faster for me to record something and explain in the video instead of writing about this. Third, as I said, Loom allowed me to record the screen. So if I want to show something, I can record my screen and send it to the person. The tool is in the cloud and it doesn't require to devote your space on your hard drive. And in many ways, it can be free if you keep your number of video under 50 or something like that. Loom is a great product. Whenever you record the video, you will get a link. You can share the link with the other person and they can watch the video. Pretty easy, simple, and very helpful. Next, something what not many people know, and I don't know why. The next tool is the speech to text functionality in the Windows. From what I know, iOS also has this functionality. What it is, basically Windows allowed you to press the button Windows Home with the letter H together, and then there will be pop-up kind of microphone, and then you can speak, and this will transcribe the speech to the text for you. And it's saving me so much time because I don't have to type in. Even you can be the fastest typing person in the world, you can always speak faster than that. Next, obviously, ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a great tool for brainstorming, for discussing about idea, for having conversation with ChatGPT, similar to role playing. What I mean, you can actually have a conversation with ChatGPT, ask it to put themselves in the shoes of your client, and then you can have a sales conversation and see what kind of objections your client might have, and then you can react to those objections. And you might think, okay, Adam, how can ChatGPT know what my client think? Very simple. Do you remember Fireflies? And do you remember transcription of the whole conversation meeting? You copy this text, you feed the data to the ChatGPT, and then you talk with ChatGPT from the perspective of the client. And based on the data you feed, the ChatGPT will be very accurate. One more thing, what you need to do, if you want ChatGPT be able to give you objections, you need to give this prompt that the ChatGPT must be very negative about this collaboration and give you a lot of objections. And then you have a great fun to role play with ChatGPT. Next is Brave Browser. I love Brave Browser on my phone. Why? Because it allowed me to watch YouTube without advertising and when I switch off, when I lock the screen. I know YouTube also has this functionality if you pay for it, but Brave Browser is for free. No need to explain further. Next, Trello. Trello is one of the greatest tools that I've been using for the last 10 years. It's for the project management, it's for the thought management, it's for the habit management. I use this for a lot of things. I use this also to manage my company. I use it to manage project with my clients. Great tool, highly recommend. And why is so great? Because super simple. On the top of that, you can install this on your phone and get notification when somebody send you task or when somebody update on the task. Great tool, highly recommend. And last tool I want to share with you, it's maybe suitable for me a lot, but if any of you in some chance has dyslexia, same like me, that's mean problem with the spelling and writing. So this Grammarly tool, it's a very great tool to find the mistakes and fix them for you. It's helping you to save a lot of time, helping you to make your email look much more professional. It's actually giving you the way to rewrite your text to make it more professional. Great tool. I really love it as well. Sending a lot of love to Grammarly. So guys, that's it. That's part, not all, but my top tools that helping me and my clients save the time. What I want you to do, I want you to take those tools, download, start with the first one, choose one group. From this group, choose one tool, download, implement, and see how it's work. Let me know in the comment if you have any challenge to implement this, or if you want to actually implement into your sales team. Feel free to contact us. We can help you to set it up in your organization. Guys, before I end, I would like to send a lot of love and a lot of credit to all creators or entrepreneurs, everyone who built those tools. Guys, you save me a lot of time, send you a lot of love, and I hope there will be much more tools like that. And if I can support you guys in any other way except sharing those information, feel free to contact me. Guys, this was the Goal Global Asia podcast. I'm sure you got a lot of value from this episode, and I will see you in next episode. Take care.